Thank you and welcome back once again. We're going straight to the fact that the ranks of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC has been hit with a string of defections of high-profile politicians, with the latest being that of the former governor of Kano State, talking about Senator representing Kano Central District, Ibrahim Shekarau. Shekarau's defection to the new Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, was announced on Wednesday by Ahmed Lawan, the Senate President, during plenary. Shekarau's cited injustice and unfairness by the Kano State Governor Alhaji Abdullahi Urma Ganduje as reasons for leaving his old political party, the ruling All Progressives Congress. I'm being joined now live via phone by the National Publicity Secretary of the new Nigeria People's Party, Dr. Agbo Major. Good evening and welcome to Nigeria Watch.
Good evening.
I would want to say that you've caught a big fish. So how does it make you feel?
Well, we are expecting more. For you to say we have a big fish is not an understatement. But what I can assure you is that this is not the end of it all. You know, each time they leave, they fight injustice in the party. And that's why we've continued to pride ourselves as the only party that will provide justice for Nigerians. The only party that knows what it wants, the only party that knows what the citizens want. It's no longer a news story because as 2 weeks ago, we had completed arrangements for His Excellency Sen.Ibrahim Shekarau to move across to the NNPP. So what happened today was just to formally announce to colleagues within the Senate chamber that he has formally left. So it's not really news per se, but what is news is the fact that we're expecting more of them to come. And in the next few days, Nigerians will be very shocked because we are the party to beat now, and we have become very attractive as a bride to, high-profile politicians. So we would want to, wholeheartedly welcome His Excellency and to also urge all other senators and sitting governors who believe in the progress of our nation to join the new Nigeria People's Party, which is the party that is set to rescue Nigeria from this abysmal situation we found ourselves.
Talking about the fact that Nigerians will be shocked, I want to say that I'm also shocked that a leader of your political party, a former House of Representatives member, Jibrin, had said that your party would not stand the position where the former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, would have to deputize your presidential candidate, Engineer Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso.
Well, that's also not anything to bother about, because I've always said we have the structure. When you talk about all the criteria that are required to determine who would be president and who would be vice, as we go about discussing, that His Excellency Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso stands out as the bride of Nigerians now. Everybody is looking up to him, as the solution to what Nigeria has become. In terms of experience, yes, it's better. In terms of structure, he's solid. In terms of his closeness to the voters, especially the ordinary people, he's solid. And that's why we stood our ground to insist that he can't be vice to anybody. In as much as we know that as politicians, we won't foreclose the doors for tops, we won't foreclose the doors for coalition, we won't foreclose the doors for any form of relationship that is aimed at providing Nigerians with the leadership they are looking out for. We are also insisting that whatever would be the talks, whatever would be the negotiations, whatever would be the discussion, any discussion that places His Excellency Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso ahead as the presidential candidate is what we stand for. But any other thing to the contrary is not acceptable to us. And I've told you the reasons why it's not. One, I want to repeat again for the purpose of emphasis, experience, age, all of that things put together. Kwankwaso stands out as the man who should be the president. And we are still urging Obi and his Labour Party, His Excellency Peter Obi and his Labour Party, to see reasons why they should join forces with us to rescue Nigeria. And the window is still You are aware the window for substitution is not even opened yet, so we are ready. We are discussing, and they are discussing. The two candidates are discussing. The party leadership on the two sides are also discussing. So we are still open. But like I said, any arrangement that would put His Excellency Rabi Musa as the driver's seat is the only arrangement that is acceptable to me, Nigeria People's Party, and the reasons are what I have told you.
Okay, but just before you go, my concern is that is it not worrying to your party that you need to have structures in the 36 states of the Federation? How confident are you with your new bride, as it were?
Well, one of the things we always remind you journalists when you ask this question is that you don't seem to know so much about the party. This is not a new party. This is a party that has existed for 21 years. The NNPP was registered in December 2002 during the days of Dr. Ibrahim as INEC chairman. So a party of 21 years. I don't think anybody has any reason to be afraid of the strength of this structure. We are available, we are on ground, even up to the lowest level. The last two conventions, the National Convention, as well as the presidential primary election, testifies to the fact that the party is on ground. If you go even to the most remote part of Nigeria, we're there. So we're not afraid. It's just that it's not for us to start playing you as government, except if not that you're asking me now for, the purpose of educating Nigerians, you won't know that we're there, but we're actually there. If you want to know that the party exists at all levels, you go down to the grassroots, where because it's the style of NNPP to stay within the grassroots people, the ordinary people. We are not elitist in our operations like other parties do. They operate in Abuja, in Lagos, in Port Harcourt. But for us, our emphasis in terms of mobilization and awareness is not centered around the urban areas. We believe that the TVCs are within the local areas, and so we operate more at the local areas.
Thank you.
But until you get there, you will not understand.
Thank you, Dr. Agbo Major, for finding time to be with us on the show. I look forward to having you subsequently.
I'm always available.
Thank you. Have a nice day.